All right, guys. Nice to meet all of you. Welcome, Pocket Gamer, to this year, 2024. I'm here with a different concept today. Instead of going for slides, I want to actually show you a real-time product. So we'll be talking about AI video, as the name of the talk says. And today I'm actually going to tell you why it's not only hype and what have we actually been doing. I'm going to show you how we do it. And then we're going to even talk a bit about the impacts that is having on the developers that already embraced it. So we're going to have a very concrete talk. I'm going to try to talk only in 10 minutes so that we have other 10 of Q&A, because I want it to be interactive. But first of all, just to give you 1 minute on Replay, if you guys don't know Replay, we actually have been working with the top-tier developers in the market, such as Activision, King, Scopely, and some of them are here in the audience, Dream Games for many years. And what we've done initially, and this is important for you to understand where we came from, we developed this computer vision that would be able to detect automatically on the creatives every element of the creativity, every character, every room, every intro, everything. And then we were starting to work with more and more partners, and we got to a point that we have $5 billion running through the platform. And at this stage, we thought, okay, we have to do more than just the insight. We have to actually go a step further and do the video creative itself. And that's exactly what we decided to do. We embraced the generative AI technology and also in-game footage so that we can develop directly the video from a data standpoint. So what we do is an innovative process, which we call data to video. And this is what I'm going to show you today in real time, how it works. And it's how we have been doing thousands of videos every month for every developer. And then at the end, we talk a bit about what's the impact of that for the organization. So just to start here, I want to show you how we build it. As I said, the technology that is behind. Many years, since 2019, we have been developing this technology. So when I told you about the tags, here you have a lot of categories. As I said, it can be something like the room or something like the character. If you click on, for example, one of the characters, you'll see that our technology is able to tell you exactly the times in the video where this character is going to jump in. And the same if you go for the room and you select like bathroom, for example, you're able to see everywhere where these tags are present. You can choose the tags, our experts can choose the tags. This is how we started as a company, and this is what gives the launch to what we're gonna do next. Everything works very simply. We have custom tags to your game. We have like base tags, which are the same for every game, such as what's the CTA, what's the language, that's automated. And then we also have the AI suggested tags, so things that are very hot in the market that you're not tagging, and we automatically are going to give you the suggestion. The AI comes in and goes, danger is something that you should be exploring and tracking. What for? So what we are, in a sense, with what we build with these tags is, first of all, the single source of truth. By the way, this is not real data, otherwise I'd be killed right now. So this is all demo. Otherwise, functionality is here. So you can see all the creative data in one place. So we understand whether the video is the same or not across all the networks that you work for, and then and then you have in one line every information about the creative, down to the end of the funnel, to ROAS, day 7, to purchases, to everything that you want to track. So we make your company like creative first in the analysis. Why is this important? Because then you mix it with the tags, and this is where you can slice all the data, for example, by character, as I just explained. And you can see which characters are having an impact, positive or negative, or as I showed, for example, the room, you can also go and see, okay, this is where the different rooms are having an impact. You can then drill down and see, okay, what's bedroom? These are all my creatives that have bedroom. What's going on here? What are the metrics behind this tag? And you can see how much this tag has been fatiguing or uptrending. So you can really have a lot of analysis here. If you want, you can also see our technology in action by drilling down to any video. And then you see in real time the timeline of the computer vision, detecting everything that is happening in the video in real time. And whenever there is enough data, you see an insight of the platform suggesting you to switch this tag by the other tag. So this is a brief summary of how we started as a company and how we got the analysis systems that then allow us to do the generative AI capability to generate the AI videos for you. We also compare yourselves with the market, by the way, so you can see which tags you are not using, or you're using 5%, and the market is using 83%. The market is whoever you want, because you can actually go here and select all the marketing apps in the market to compare yourself against. And at the end, you can also, of course, our customers don't do reports, so it's something that we automated for them. In 3 minutes, you can click here, in 3 seconds, sorry, you get a PowerPoint like this with playable videos and all the data. So this is the Replay platform and how it started. And not something that you might now be curious is what is then the creative generation that comes from all of these data. So this is exactly what we started to do last year, 2023, when the generative AI came out. And this is what we're able to do. We get all of the data of the platform that I just presented to you into actually creatives that are delivered for you every week. So all you have to do is to tell us how many video creatives you want to receive per week on the regular cadence. And this is what you're able to receive. You receive the videos on a table like this, and that's what you can do. You can obviously see the video that was generated by the AI, obviously. You can always see the prompt. So even if the prompt was something, as I said, made from data, you're always able to see the prompt so that your team learns with the decision of the AI. And then what you can do is you can play, for example, with this box that is here. You can say something like remove logo from the intro section. You click on generate a new version, it will pass from version 1 to version 2 of this video. And therefore, there's no logo in the intro section as you saw. You can continue using the box to say things like, let's improve the frame transition at second 13, for example. And then generate a new version, there's a new version being generated. One of the things that AI allowed us to automate was the sizes. So the resizes are automatic. So for all the networks that you're present at, you can just select the size and automatically get any resize that you want. And if you think that the video is already good, like the video that is generated is good, you launch it as good metrics, and now you want to generate variations. So you can click on exactly here, generate a variation, and you have two options. You can prompt it again, so you can say something like, let's change the initial scene from pool to the beach, and as we saw, there's a pool here. So it will be a different creative. And so a variation keeps the script but change that scene. Or you can also go for the more automated options, which are localizations. So the AI allowed us to automatically localize on 3 levels. The level 1 is the text. So if there is any text on the videos, it will be automatically translated to any language. The audio, which means lip sync as well. So if you have, whether it's a real person or whether it's a synthetic human, as we call it, you can translate the person's speech with lip sync to any language whatsoever. And then at the same time, the visual elements. So the visual elements are a very interesting thing that the AI allowed us to create. So whenever you have a video that is pointing to the US, is running in the US, and you want to localize it to France, if there is something such as the Statue of Liberty, automatically it will be substituted by the Eiffel Tower for France. So the AI has a glossary and adapts the local contents automatically per country that you're localizing to. So in a nutshell, and as I promised in under 10 minutes, this is exactly what AI is allowing us to do. And just to not leave without showing you one of the things that happens, getting back to where I was, when you are inside any of the video that your team already built, you have all the times you have that CTA there called generate variation. So if you hit it up on our platform, even if it's a video that your team built, you have a prompt box, and you can actually ask the AI to let's make a variation of this video using my character X instead of Y. And you'd click here on generate a new concept, and you have a video that is in that box as I showed you, you see the progress from 0 to 100%, and then you can use it. We know, because of the tags, exactly what is your character X and character Y, and that's why it was important for you to know where we came from as a company. And not to finish without this one, when I showed you the market, this is where you can see the videos of your market apps that you selected. And let's say that you really like this first video there, and you really want to have it for you. You also have a prompt box called Adapt to My Style. And here you can say something like, let's make it as similar as possible, but using my intro X, again, this is a tag in the platform, so it knows exactly what you're talking about, and my end card Y. And then what you will do is keep exactly the script of the video that you're seeing from your competitor, but change it to your IP, so it introduces an intro, it changes what's in the middle to have exactly your characters, your gameplay and everything, and then finishes with your end card as well. So this is how we have been delivering AI to our partners, game developers in this area. One of the things that I want to discuss with you right now on Q&A mode is the impacts that this is having on the organizations. So what we see, and I would like to start a discussion with this and then pass to you, what we see is that the teams stop running by gut feeling, thinking that, for example, oh, RPDs should be like this because they are more beautiful, or they are X, Y, and Z, so subjective opinions. And what we see that the companies move for is a process. And this, what we believe is going to be the next stage of the industry, is having a process from the testing to the production. You scale your production to a very, very high amount, and you start having a factory process in the way that you approach the creativity, a very data analytic process. You know already that you produce this much are going to be my winners from the testing, this much are going to replace in the live campaigns. So everything is very analytical, and the operational work is done by the people that now start to use the AI instead of agencies or big teams. So we're able to internalize all the production into our customers' teams with the help of AI. They can suddenly do 500 videos, 1,000 videos if needed per month. So this is what I wanted to share. I wanted to now hear a bit of questions from your side, if you have any. So just raise your hand. Go on.
Who's first?
Yeah.
Hi, this is Felix from InnoGames. So thank you very much. Quite insightful. I have two questions, because we were also starting working with tags on videos, but doing this like manual finding out tags. So this is my first question. Your tags, also what you've shown, this all already AI generated. So when you upload a video, then the AI detects topics and building the tags on the videos?
Yes. So that's a very good question. That technology, we have been doing it since 2019. So we are a technology company of computer vision. We use computer vision software since the inception of our company. And that's what we do. So on a 100% automated way, you have all the types of tags, whether that's base tags such as orientation of the video or what's the language, CTAs, colors. And then you have costume tags, which are specific to your game. And that's then what's going to be the metadata for us to feed the generative AI. Exactly.
Okay, great. Interesting. Thank you.
Right.
And second question about the AI creation of new videos, because you also said, and this also when we're working with different AIs and creating videos, it's like to get the own style, to get the own brand. This is something, where at first version from AI never meets them really your expectation, or really not meets your IP or brand standards. So how it's working in here? So what is
this is a very good question, and this is why also we are present in Pocket Gamers, one of the sponsors as well, because gaming is where it works really well. Because the way that we achieve that level of quality as the creatives that you already have is because we go inside the gameplay as well. And in the same way that we tag your creatives, we also tag your gameplay. So literally go there and understand everything that's going on in the gameplay. So when you prompt the machine on this platform, as you're seeing, it's almost as you are operating a Google search console inside your gameplay. So it will get exactly the graphics from there, the mini games from there, the characters from there, all the moves. So that's how you're able to surpass the initial barrier of quality. Yeah. Good questions. Go on.
Hi, yeah, thank you. This was very, very interesting. I was wondering if there's like a certain volume of creatives that someone needs to have before this works, or works forever?
Not before. So we've helped, especially on these logos that I mentioned in the beginning, we've helped launch a lot of games even when they don't have anything yet. As long as the objective of the company is to grow, then as soon as you have good metrics, you will have budget, right? And that's all that you need. There is no previous level of creatives that you need to have. Because as I said, we can start working with the gameplay.
Sure.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No.
Anyone else?
Anyone else have any questions?
Anyone else?
A few.
Yeah?
So, there's no doubt that AI is, going to be a really important way to develop and market your games in the next however many years of the games industry. What is one of the most important things that people need to be wary of, though, of using AI? Because it's a relatively new technology in the games industry, and people still don't know a ton about legal issues or anything like that. So what do you think is like the most important issues that people need to be wary of?
Yeah, this is a very good question as well. So that started in the beginning to be something that people were not aware legally, where do I sit and everything. I think there are two options in the world of AI to where you select to interact with artificial intelligence for video. One of them is if you are a publicly traded company and you have a lot of obligations in the market, what you can or cannot put out there, then you want to give the AI a degree of freedom of almost zero. So what you want to depict on the videos are just the exact correspondence to your IP. You don't want to let the generative AI create, basically. And that's possible. So you give a 0% freedom, and it will use stuff directly from the gameplay. The other option, which is what the majority of the studios are at, is where you actually not a public traded company, you are an ambitious company, you want to grow, you want to try as many things as possible, and you want to be data-driven. Then in that option, you give more degree of freedom to the AI, and then it can create much more different things. It can come out with things that you wouldn't expect, and then obviously it's up to you to approve or disapprove. But one thing we see is true, is a person that using these tools can do much more at the end of the day, at the end of the week, than another that doesn't use them yet. And this is also the reason why I came. I also wanted to make all of you aware of this technology existing already. It's already happening.
Brilliant. Thank you so much, João, for the session.
Thank you.